we supposed to sit forward or like back? Like chilling?
I just don't know what to say.
This is the welcome.
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 Fun stuff.
We have a couple of really funny things for you today.
A couple, just like two.
Just like two of them. And they're funny. And they're singing. They're songs.
One of them was terrible and terrifying.
And the other one
was great.
Was amazing.
And then we got some worship.
Worship.
Yep. So it's more of you.
I know. You guys are going to see a lot of me tonight. Sorry. Hope that you don't mind that. I had no choice.
He did when he took this job.
That's true.
Oh, I got a message.
Bryce is doing the message.
An actual kind of like message now. For seniors. But really for everyone. But for seniors.
Yeah. Well, it's the seniors' last high school night, so if we say it's not for the seniors, it's kind
Hey
of
seniors, how does it feel to have your last high school night? The seniors already had their last high school night and they didn't even know it.
That's really mean. Don't listen to Bryce. You haven't missed out on anything.
No more high school night.
None of us have been doing anything without you.
No more high school retreats. No more passion camps.
Enjoy your last high school night, seniors.
Sucks.
Love you.
Love you guys. We forgot the bet. Bet.
I'm glad.
So.
I feel like I should have sat in the middle because I'm a girl and you guys are boys.
It's more symmetrical.
Now it's better. It matches more.
No, it matched before because you were on the outside and Eddie was on the outside.
Wow.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's segment of Bet, where we get together and we do some challenges. And you guys challenge us to do things and we're like, ha, bet, and then we do them. So week one for the first time we did this was boom. We did Eddie's makeup. Week two was this. It's fading now, so it's okay. And week three is gonna suck.
The way you slurred that is
gonna suck.
It's gonna be really fun.
So we were like looking through all the challenges that you guys had sent us before, and there's one that these two wanted to do more than the other. I vetoed it, but I guess it doesn't mean anything.
Nope.
So I have to sing.
Give him a round of applause, everybody.
I'm like starting to tear up already.
He doesn't want to sing, but he's going to.
He doesn't, but because he's so scared, Abby has graciously agreed to sing a duet with him.
So we're gonna sing together.
It's gonna be really good. And so I picked the new Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber song, Stuck With You. And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be really good, Bryce.
Yeah. Also, just a quick reminder, I am not Ariana Grande. So
It's because you're Abby.
Expectations, bring them down just a little bit, okay?
You can keep them where they're at.
Nope.
Okay.
Or this is the time in the video
Your
where
expectations for Bryce.
This is the time in the video.
Up.
This is the time in the video when you guys can stop watching and go to small groups. Have a great small group, everybody.
Enjoy the song, guys.
I'm gonna
enjoy the song.
pass away.
Oh, hey guys. I don't get back in kids very often, so I decided to come and kind of check out what's going on. I'm sure you're interested to see where it's all at. I think I hear something actually. All right, let's see what's going on back here. Oh, look at Bryce and Abby. Oh, it looks like they're rehearsing. Okay. Good, Bryce trying to hit this. Oh my gosh. Guys, what's going on in here?
Stop!
Eddie!
Get out!
We're not ready. We're not ready. We're not ready. Go.
Hey, yeah.
It's just for fun.
It's just for fun.
I'm not having fun.
I'm no one to stick around. One strike and you're out, baby. Don't care if I sound crazy, but you never let me down. No, no, that's why when the sun's up, you're staying. Still running through my head saying, ooh, 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 ooh. Got all this time on my hands. Might as well cancel our plans, yeah. I could stay here for stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me insane, baby, run your mouth. I still wouldn't change being stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you, baby.
Hey guys, we're gonna go into our last worship experience of High School Night Live for the year, which is pretty crazy to think about. I hope you've been enjoying these videos that we've been able to kind of create for you. It's been fun to get creative and try to come up with new worship experiences for you guys, and so I hope that's been encouraging to you. I picked Belong to You for this video, and I want to address the seniors specifically because I kind of picked this song with you guys in mind. I know that a few of you have already made plans or have plans to move to a different state or a different city or somewhere else in order to pursue college or whatever it is that you want to do after high school. And it just kind of reminded me of when I moved to Ohio 5 years ago and left everything that I knew behind. You know, I grew up in Pennsylvania, and all my family and friends and all those relationships that I had built over the years of growing up there, I was leaving all of that to go somewhere where I knew nobody. And I was going to start something completely new, which is very, very exciting, but it's also very, very terrifying. And maybe that's where you're at right now, and I get it, and I sympathize with you. And so I just wanted to encourage you with this song because I think it has a very simple but powerful truth that is very relevant for this new season of life that you're going into. You know, the thing that I was most scared about when I moved to Ohio was, am I going to find the people and the community where I feel that sense of belonging again? And maybe that's on your mind too, and you're afraid that maybe that won't happen. Now, you know, with this song, the overarching theme is that regardless of whatever circumstance that you find yourself in here, you will always belong to Jesus. You will always belong to God, and He will always view you as one of His own. That will never change. And I think if that's something that you constantly remind yourself of, you know, as you go into this new stage of life, I think it'll be a lot easier, and you'll find a lot more peace in finding those new people that will also think about you in that way, that will also encourage you in that way, and that you'll find those people that you belong with. So I hope you enjoy this last experience. I just want to say thank you for letting me be a part of your High School Night Live, or just a high school night in general. It's been awesome to get to know you guys and to lead you through these songs over the last few years, and to be able to teach you a little bit about what I've learned from this music and my own experience. It's been an honor to be able to serve you guys in this way. So good luck on this next season of life, and we love you.
When I have a crisis of faith, when I make the same mistakes, when I'm feeling far away, will your love still stay? Does it ever change? When I look at who I've become, and when I see the things I've done, and when I feel like I should just run, will your love still stay? Does it ever change? You call me yours, you say I'm loved, and your love's enough, and I belong to you. You are for me, Jesus. You say I'm free, a child of God, and I belong to you. You are for me, Jesus. Help me see myself through your eyes. Help me not believe the lies. Show me how to live my life. If your love will stay, then lead the way. You call me yours, you say I'm loved, and your love's You are for me, Jesus. And you say I'm free, a child of God. I do. You are for me, Jesus. You are for me, Jesus. You are for me, Jesus. Oh, you are for me, Jesus. You are for me, Jesus. And why should my heart grow weary? Don't be so downcast, oh my soul. You are in every moment. You are my greatest miracle. Why should my heart grow weary? Don't be so downcast, oh my soul. You are in every moment. You are my greatest miracle.
Why should my heart grow weary? Don't be so downcast, oh my soul. You are in every moment. You are my greatest miracle. Why should my heart grow weary? And don't be so downcast, oh my soul. You are in every moment. You are my greatest miracle. Yes, you are. All praise, all praise. Heaven bent to meet us, Father, Son, and Spirit. All praise, all praise. God and man together, one with us forever. All praise, all praise. Heaven bent to meet us, Father, Son, and Spirit. All praise, all praise. God and man together, one with us forevermore.
Hey everybody, I hope you are enjoying high school night so far. Before we go any further, I just want to take a moment and just to kind of put a spotlight on the seniors, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. We are so excited for you. And today's message is going to be a little bit shorter, but I want to offer you a piece of advice before you guys go into whatever's next. Maybe it's school, or maybe you're going into the workforce or the military, whatever is coming next. I think that this advice is going to help you for the rest of your life. And if you aren't a senior, what I'm going to share today is just as applicable to you. I actually think that the truth that we're going to look at today has the power to really change the way that you interact with people for the rest of your life. Whether or not you're going into a completely new environment or you're still in the same environment like high school for the next few years, I think no matter what stage you're in, that there's something amazing and beautiful that we're going to look at today, like I said, that can really change the way that you interact with other people. So when I went into college, I went in as a biochemistry and molecular biology double major. And I remember I took a class called developmental biology. It's like embryology. It was like one of the highest level sciences that we had, right? And so I'm in this room with 20 other of the smartest kids at our school, and we're watching a documentary. And in this documentary, they're going through evolution and the different types of stages of development in human embryos and then the embryos of other animals. And at one point, the narrator says something along the lines of, if you believe in any kind of higher power like a god, you are inferior to those who don't, to those who rely on facts and things that they can touch and see. And immediately I remember I felt very attacked, very defensive. And so when the documentary was over, our teacher asked for our opinions. She said, hey guys, what did you guys think? What did you take away? What are things you agreed with, disagreed with? And I remember I raised my hand and I was the first one to answer. And I was just like, Dr. Bennett, I actually disagree. And I feel personally a little bit attacked by that statement. And I remember to this day, this kid sitting in the front row didn't even turn around to look at me and just looked at Dr. Bennett and said, well, it was right, wasn't it? And I remember thinking, I was like, well, how can that be right? How can I be inferior for thinking something different than what that kid believes? And sure enough, we actually ended up having a conversation, and this kid kind of started going at me and challenging everything I believe to be true. And this is gonna happen for the rest of your life. Whether you go to college or you go into the workplace or the military or you travel or whatever happens, you see, once you leave high school, you are thrown into a melting pot of other cultures and other world beliefs and perspectives and things that people perceive to be true. And so as a result, everything that you once thought to be true is going to be questioned. It's going to have to endure storm after storm of fights and debates and making you like stand accountable for what you believe. And in that moment, I walked away so defeated because I was put down for what I believe. But it was also the first time that what I believed had ever been challenged. And just like when a storm comes in, right? These giant storms come in and you build a structure. Is that structure going to be strong enough to withhold a storm? Is my belief, is my faith in Jesus going to be strong enough to withhold the questions and the doubt and the skeptics and every other world belief? Is it going to be strong enough to endure whatever gets thrown at it? Because the truth is, no matter where you go in life, things are going to be thrown at it. You're going to have to endure storm after storm no matter where you go. And there's this portion of scripture that I want you guys to listen to and to look at. It's a really common, a really popular piece of scripture, but it's so important as you guys go into this next stage of life. And it tells us a little bit about what we're building our faith on and the storms that are going to come. Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell and the floods came and the winds blew and beat on that house, but it did not fall because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain fell and the floods came and the winds blew and beat against that house and it fell. And great was the fall of it. What is your faith built on? You see, I think we grow up going to church, going to Boom, going to high school night, and a lot of times we build our faith on the wrong things, even if they are good things. Just because things are good things doesn't mean that we should build our faith on them. Good things aren't necessarily foundational things. You see, a lot of us, we build our faith on the church, on 514 Church or whatever your church home is. We build our faith on a church. But then what happens? Maybe a controversy comes out around your church. Maybe your church believes in some weird theology, maybe that isn't widely accepted, or maybe some scandal happens within your church. And then all of a sudden, your foundation gets a little shaky. Or maybe your faith is founded on just the Bible. And the Bible is an amazing thing. It's a beautiful thing. But when you get to places like college, people who are smarter than you, people who are smarter than most people who know the Bible super well, they're going to start to challenge it. And so if your faith is based solely on the Bible and its historicity, then eventually people are going to challenge that. You see, the church and the Bible, man, these are two beautiful things that are so important. They are pillars to our faith. And without them, our faith would not be, the modern church would not be what it is today. But the thing is those things are not foundations. We don't build our faith on the church. We don't build our faith on the Bible. We build our faith on what those two things are built upon. You see, the Bible isn't a foundation, and the church isn't the foundation. You see, both of those things have a foundation and an event, the resurrection of Jesus. And so our faith needs to be built on that same foundation. Our faith can't be built on the Bible, because people are going to debate the Bible and they're going to know the Bible probably better than most of us. And our faith can't be built on the church, because things are going to happen to our church, to churches all across the country, things that are scandalous, things that aren't necessarily the greatest of things. Churches will come and go. And so if those come and go, then our foundation for our faith will come and go as well. We have to build our faith on a foundation that will never fall, that will never shake, a solid bedrock for everything else that we believe. 1 Corinthians 3:11 says this: "For no one can lay a foundation other than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ." Our foundation has to be built on the only foundation that will ever stand up against the storms of questions and debate and ridicule. And that foundation is an event, and it's the event that changed our entire lives, our experience with God, and that event is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. You see, after Jesus died and rose from the dead and then went to heaven, what did the early church have? They didn't have an amazing sound system with tons of money and amazing preachers like our churches. So the foundation of faith for the early church wasn't just the church. They didn't have necessarily the Bible that we have. They had the Old Testament, but the New Testament was still being written. So it's not like their foundation was built on the completed Bible. So what was their foundation built on? It was built on the event, the resurrection. And when people would come and storms would come and questions would be thrown into the mix and people would poke and prod at what it is they believed, the early church kept going back to one thing. Their faith was built solely on the resurrection of Jesus Christ, an event, an experience that dramatically changed their lives and the lives of everybody around them. You see, when the storms come, and they're gonna come, when people start to try to debate you, to ridicule you, to question you, and to question what it is you believe, is your faith built on a strong enough foundation to withstand those kinds of storms? They're gonna push and they're gonna prod and try to poke holes. They're gonna say things like, is the Bible really accurate? Is it really God-breathed? Is it really historically correct? Is your church just as perfect as you think it is? Is there no way that your church is scandalous? Is there no way that your church is doing everything correctly or properly? Are you sure you're interpreting the scripture correctly across the board? When all of this starts to happen, you have to make sure that your foundation is built on who Jesus is and what he did in your life. You see, they can poke holes in the Bible. They can poke holes in your church, but what they can't do is poke holes in what you have experienced and the life that you have received through Jesus Christ. And so this summer, before you go into school next year, before you go to work, or underclassmen, before you go back to high school, I want you to wrestle with this one question. Because this one question is the foundation of everything else that you will believe for the rest of your life. Who is Jesus to me? Who is Jesus to me? Who is Jesus to you? What do you believe to be true about Jesus and what he did for you on the cross? Do you believe that Jesus was God? Do you believe that Jesus died and rose from the dead 3 days later and offers you new life, a full life, resurrection power? Do you believe that? Or what do you believe to be true about Jesus? And until you wrestle with that question for yourself, you will never have a foundation that is strong enough to withstand the storms. You will never have a faith that you can completely call your own. And so guys, no matter where you're going next, whether it's back to school or college, the workplace, the military, you're traveling, you're staying at home, wherever you're going or whatever you're doing, make sure to wrestle with that question and to build your faith on a foundation that won't shake. The only thing that will never shake, Jesus.
The farewell. Goodbye, everyone. Seniors,
That's it.
we love you.
You're old.
You're going off to do bigger and better things.
There's an ancient Yiddish proverb that says, once the bird is old enough to leave the coop, push them out. If they fly, they'll fly.
Like that.
And if not, it's natural selection. So we're pushing you out.
Good luck.
Don't
May the odds be ever in your favor.
fly or don't. Seriously, seniors, we're going to miss you guys. We love you guys. We're excited to see what God does in your lives and through you and your campuses and your jobs. But you can't stay here.
You can't. But you can still hang out with us this summer for 514 Students Summer Edition, okay? We've got some exciting things coming up for you. And the date that we have, mark your calendar, June 14th. It's also
Flag Day.
Flag Day.
June 14th, we are launching a combined YouTube experience for middle school, high school called 514 Students, something probably like that, maybe more clever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you want to be there for it. It's actually going to be live, not like this kind of faux live-esque kind of thing we're doing.
It'll be really live.
It'll be like live, like
from the stage.
from the stage, live.
For parts of it.
Parts won't be, but parts will definitely be live. And we're in the process of figuring out what that's going to look like, what summer involvement is going to look like. So yeah, seniors, you get to still be a part of that, as well as everybody else. So be a part of it. Log in.
Yes.
We'll post more information here soon. We'll tell your leaders once we really know.
Yeah, once we figure it out, we will.
We'll let you know.
Let you guys know. But that's it. So go to your last small group.
Enjoy it.
Bye.
Seniors, it will never happen again. I'm kidding.
Stop.
Stop.
That's it. Bye.
One last thing, seniors, I've got a little special something for you. So go ahead, keep watching. Don't go to small groups yet. It's coming up next.
Is it recording? Yes, it is.
Seniors. Wow, how about that right in, huh?
Hey, seniors!
What's up, seniors?
Hi, seniors.
Hey, seniors.
Well, hello, seniors.
Hey, seniors. It's me, Michael.
My name's Michelle.
This is John McCambridge.
I just wanted to hop on and say congratulations to all of our beautiful graduates, the class of 2020.
514 senior class of 2020. You did it.
Can you believe it? You guys are graduating, and I know that it hasn't been how you planned or how you wanted.
Crazy times. Who would have ever thought this would be your senior year?
You guys are strong for pushing through and just kind of rolling with the punches.
You all have been so amazing through it all.
You guys have handled it so incredible, way better than I would have.
We are so proud of you guys.
I'm so proud of you all for finishing high school, getting that diploma, and hey, it's not in person. So what? You still got it. You can put it up on the wall.
Just wanted to reach out and tell you how proud I am to have served with you these last few years.
Thank you for all of the things that you have been a part of with this community and all of the ways in which you have made the expression of the local church here at 514, the people of God, all the ways that you guys have made that, and that you've been foundational in building that.
You guys have been able to see the transformation of what God has been doing here, and then even more importantly, you guys have been a part of it through the retreats,
the camps with you guys,
high school nights and booms for some of you guys, and
ever etched in my memory times at Taco Bell, from throwing sauce packs to talking about real life.
I loved getting to know all of you, what you walk through your high school years.
I'm super happy that I got to be a part of your journey. Just a small part, but a part.
Man, it's a crazy journey to really honestly to think about. But I'm wholeheartedly excited. All jokes aside, you guys are an amazing class, and I actually believe that God is going to do amazing things through you guys.
God has a great plan for all of your lives, that you are just getting started.
If you can keep Jesus at the front of your mind and keep him with you through every thought process you have, every decision that you make, you are going to take the right steps.
I love you. I am always here for you. I'll always be your fake mom. So will Kaylee. There are so many people that will be here rooting you on through your college experience.
And I want you all to know that no matter where you go, you always have a place at 514.
Because we are always here for you. 514 is always your home. You guys can always call us up. You can text. You can FaceTime. I am a huge fan of FaceTime. So please FaceTime me.
I hope that you choose to love people the best way that you can, to represent Jesus in the best way that you can, because in my opinion, that's what's going to have the most eternal impact in the end.
I'm so excited to see where you go and what you do. I know that you're going to change the world.
Class of 2020 will be etched in my heart forever.
I'm glad that I got to spend the time that I did with you guys, and I look forward to seeing our relationships flourish and watching you guys flourish as you continue on into your next chapter.
Just
are certainly one in a million. You're one of a kind.
I'm gonna miss you. I do miss you. Take care. You are so loved.
We love you guys. We're excited to see what God does in your lives.
Peace out.
We love you guys. Congratulations and happy graduation.
We love you guys. Be blessed.
We love you so much. Bye, guys.
We love you guys and see you soon.
I love you all. Bye.
God bless you. We love you.
Love you.
Now that you're out of the high school night program, we can't be friends, so please don't text me. Thanks. Bye.